Hello and welcome to episode number 22 of Super Kali Funnalistic. My name is Christian Rauchenwald and today we're going to talk about social media marketing. So let's get right into it. What is social media marketing? Basically, it's everything you do on your social media account, which includes Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and so on, that increases your reach and brings you some sales. Why do I want to talk about this topic today? Simply because I learned a lot about this area through the last couple of days, and I want to share what I learned with you, or at least like give you a bigger perspective. So let's focus actually on just the big players here, which would be Facebook and Instagram, and go a little bit into Twitter as well. So when we start with Instagram, obviously what matters the most is how many followers you have, because the more followers you have when you post something, the more people you reach. The more people you reach, if your post is something that could sell stuff or sell your product, or I don't know, like make your audience interested into something, more followers means bigger interest. Yeah. So now, how do you grow your audience? I mean, you start posting, you have to research the right hashtags and so on. And then eventually people will find your post, they will like your post, they will follow your post. You also have to like follow other people. Basically, you don't follow the profiles that are your competitors, but you would follow the people who are following your competitors, and you would like their pictures so they see that you are like actually interested in what they are posting, and then they would eventually maybe look at your profile, and if they like what you are posting, which should be similar to your biggest competitors since you're in the same market. I'm not saying identical, but similar. You like talk to the same target audience, and they are obviously doing it right, otherwise they wouldn't be the biggest competitor on Instagram for you. And well, you simply wait for the moment till they check back on your profile, and obviously that they follow back. Yeah, then you've done it. Now you can do this manually and probably like spend an hour or even more every day doing that, like going through your phone, but you will reach a point where Instagram like will not allow you to follow further people, like if you do too much on one day, and it really gets a lot of work. And just imagine if you follow 1,000 or 2 or 3 or 5,000 people, and just liking their postings is like a day job already. But thank God there is tools for that, and the newest one, and obviously in my opinion the best one, is called EngagerMate. I actually made a video just about that just today. It's live for like, I don't know, like an hour now, so I will simply link to the video, but I'm gonna tease a little bit what it does. It does all that for you. You just pick your biggest competitors, and you pick the hashtags that fit your target audience, like posts that your target audience usually likes, and it looks for posts that fit the target that hashtag. And it also like monitors your biggest competitors, and everybody who follows or likes or comments on your competitors' post, this tool will automatically follow them and like their postings in the future. So hopefully they get back to follow you. And if somebody doesn't follow you back, at some point they will simply unfollow them. Yeah. So it will only keep those people followed that are actually following you. And it doesn't matter if you follow 1,000,000 people and have 1,000,000 people follower. The main point for you is that when you post, 1,000,000 people see what you're posting, or potentially can see what you're posting, and that tool automated it for you, and you can test it for 3 days for just $1. And so if you're serious about like doing all that Instagram stuff, even if you already have a successful profile, this tool can grow your account even further without you doing anything. Like you pay a small amount of money every month and you watch your account grow, because it organically like creates that followership for you. Yeah. So now when we go to Facebook marketing, things work a little bit different. There you need a page, and you need like page likes, like followers for your page, and you need to for your followers to see your page. But the problem is, if they don't set your page to like see first, Facebook will decide based on a certain algorithm, like when you post something, how high in the user's newsfeed it should rank. So, and if it's like very far down below, well, users won't see it. So usually like even if you have 100,000 followers, you can probably expect 5 to 10% of those people will see what you're posting. So it's like really bad. I mean, Instagram is nothing better there. If people follow 1,000 accounts, well, how big is the chance they see your post? So it's not really much of a difference there. But what you can do on Facebook, and what I encourage you to do, like create a group on your Facebook page, and then obviously like start promoting the group. And there's also an amazing tool. It's called OctoSuite, and it allows you, it only is like $47 one-time purchase. You don't have to pay a subscription, if I remember right, but I put the link in the description below. You can check it out. It allows you to simply look for certain topics. You could enter, like, I don't know, Michael Jackson or whatever it is, yeah, that interests you, or like that your target audience is interested in, and it will list all the groups with that stuff, and you can basically mass join the groups. So, and then you simply can mass post into the group. So you can create a posting that obviously should not be advertising, because you don't want to get kicked out of the groups. You just want to be like creating interesting questions and topics. So the people in those existing groups like get the idea, like, oh, that's actually, I agree with that perspective. I'm gonna check out that user's profile. And then what you need to do is, like, you need to pimp your profile, meaning on your personal cover photo, you need to have like advertising for your group. And then on the left area, the left column of your profile, when you're on the PC, there you can place one featured image, and below you have your links, and that featured image should also be an arrow down, like join my group, and you have the link to your group. And above that, you add yourself as a team member to your page, and above that then you have it shows then your name, managers, and then the name of the page. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna link my personal Facebook profile in the video description below, so you can check it out. So the thing is, like, you're then active in the groups, and people who then check out your profile see the advertising and get tempted to join your groups. And when they're in your groups, obviously you provide them with value, and in between you provide them with advertising, and you're in full control. And on top of that, what is really crucial for Facebook is to set up a chatbot. Now there's many players out there. One of them, like my favorite, is like Inboxer. I'm also going to link it down below, and it's my favorite simply because it comes with a one-time purchase of $47, and you can use it for all your Facebook pages. So you don't have to pay a monthly subscription like for ManyChat or other tools. You just pay one time and you can use it, and it even allows you to collect email addresses. You need to connect Zapier to it, yeah, but there's a tutorial on how that works. And so you can even ask users, like, do you want to subscribe to my newsletter? Yes. Okay, confirm your email address by clicking here. Okay, then they click in the chat and they confirm the email address, and magically their email address is added to your MailChimp, Aweber, GetResponse, ClickFunnels, whatever autoresponder you're using. So it's really like the easiest way to collect newsletter subscribers through Facebook. Also with the chatbot, you can easily like create like questions and answers, you know, like whole menus, like ask them what they're interested in, and based on their choices, you always can add a couple of buttons. I think the maximum is 3 to each text that you send, and they can pick a button, and depending on the button they click, they get a different answer. And the fallback is if they do something that the chatbot doesn't understand, it will simply like write a text that you define, like, oh, I don't understand your input. Do you want me to forward your message to a human? And then they can say yes or no, for example. And if they say yes, you'll get an email that user requested human assistance. And if they say no, it's going to show another message where it's like, okay, please try again, or let's start over, or stuff like that. So it's really like, it's very powerful. It for $47, it does what you cannot do in a day, like, because it basically is 24/7 monitoring your Facebook's page chat, like the messaging function, and is responsive and does marketing for you, meaning it sells stuff. And what's really great, I'm not sure if it will be visible on the camera here, and I'm even not sure if I have a chat open here right now, but let's check. Yeah, I have one open. If you look at the bottom, yeah, you'll see when I swipe up, no, not here, but, yeah, not here. Oh, sorry, not congratulations. Give me a second here. Yeah, I'm improvising. Yeah, now actually you see the messages from my chatbot here. Yeah, so let's go back, and let's go back in there. Okay, when I swipe up, you see now that there is like a menu on the bottom. It says like free content, current offers, social media. So you can even create that static menu. And then here I have, like, in free content, I have like 2 books and the videos, links to my YouTube channel. And then you see I can have more. I have my podcasts and my Twitch channel. So with your chatbot, you can set that up. I mean, a lot of people may not know how that it even exists, yeah, and may not use it, but those people who do know that it exists, it's like you don't have to do anything. They see free content, or I don't know, current offers or something like that, and they may check it out. So it's like, for one time setup, for one time paying $47, you will automate your Facebook page audience conversions, yeah. And you can even like, you know, like use the Facebook chatbot to invite them to join your groups. You can have a posting like, if you like this and this, comment with hashtag yes, and you can attach the chatbot to the posting so that everybody who writes hashtag yes, the chatbot in your page's name writes then some predefined response and automatically contacts them in the Facebook Messenger, maybe with a follow-up sequence to sell them something or to send them somewhere. Yeah, so it's really, really a great way, a great tool for marketing, and especially if it doesn't come with a monthly fee, but with a $47 one-time purchase. So actually it's like the tool to go. And what I like the most about Inboxer compared to other tools is Inboxer also works for Twitter. There the setup is like, I wouldn't say complicated, because they provide a full instruction. You basically need to apply for a developer account on Twitter, but really they provide a full instruction, and every form you have to fill in, you can copy and paste from their instruction, and you will get your account approved. And then you can do a lot of things, not everything that works on Facebook, because Twitter is different than Facebook, but you can do a lot of things. You can set up a chatbot on Twitter as well, and therefore automate your Twitter audience. And now if you pair that with a tool like Buffer or Social Pilot, where you can automate your postings, like where you can, from Social Pilot, you can post to LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook pages, Facebook groups, and some other stuff. And from Buffer you can, you can do most of that things as well. But Buffer has the better Instagram integration, because you don't need to actually go to your phone, it posts automatically, while Social Pilot just sends you a notification and you will have to post. Yeah. So actually, if you combine it with that, and again, last but not least, I mentioned Octosuite. If you use Octosuite, that's the thing that gives you all the like information on Facebook about like certain groups and popular content, and you can actually look for like viral content that just goes viral, and you can look for viral content on YouTube, Twitter, I think even Pinterest and other things, if I remember right. And then you can share it to your Facebook page, and chances are, if something goes viral on YouTube, or on Twitter or somewhere else, and you share it on Facebook, it may go viral on Facebook as well, and therefore people will like your page. You reach more people with then the posts you're using to promote your stuff. So honestly, if you plan to do social media marketing within your company or your business in 2019 or in the future, and you're not using all of the tools that I mentioned just now, or equivalent tools from competitors, you have to be an idiot, because what you're doing then is wasting time. You're wasting time and money if you're not using those tools when you're trying to like increase your reach and your audience. It's simple as that. Yeah. So that said, again, sorry for my podcast listeners. I forgot, I showed like the Facebook menu that's available in the chat into the camera. Obviously you cannot see that because you're listening to the podcast. Sometimes I forget that. Anyway, if you're curious what it is and you don't know it, then check out the video on my YouTube channel of this episode, and otherwise just ignore it. But still, for you as well, the information, check the links down below if you really want to master your social media marketing, no matter if it's on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or on other channels. But for those three, it's like really easy using the tools. Then check out everything in the description below and start using those services and increasing your reach. That said, I want to know before you go, like A, who of you is already using tools, B, who is already using the tools I just recommended, and C, if you're not using the tools I recommended, what are you using now, and when are you going to switch, or why are you not going to switch to the tools I just told you about. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow with episode number 23 of Supercalifragilistic. And this is it. Till then, bye-bye.